All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sportsdom coming back with another video. And this is my Buffalo Sabres at Toronto Maple Leafs post-game recap. So the Buffalo Sabres scored in every period, but they fell short to the Toronto Maple Leafs in Toronto by a score of 4-3 in overtime. So the Sabres scored one in the first, one in the second, one in the third for 3 goals. The Toronto Maple Leafs scored one in the first, one in the second, one in the third, and one in overtime for 4 goals. So let's recap this. Goals: Buffalo 3, Toronto 4. Shots: Sabres 26, Maple Leafs 22. Block shots: Buffalo Sabres 15, Toronto Maple Leafs 18. Hits: Buffalo 20, Toronto 25. Faceoffs: Sabres 19, Maple Leafs 38. Power plays: Buffalo Sabres 1 for 4, Toronto Maple Leafs 0 for 3. Penalty minutes: Buffalo 21, Toronto 13. Scoring: in the first period at 13:40, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, his third of the season, assisted by Yuri Kulik, his second, and Matthias Samuelsson, his third. And it's 1-0 Buffalo. And then at 18:33, it was Toronto's Nicholas Robertson, his first, assisted by Cohen, his third, and Austin Matthews, his third. And after one, it's 1-1. And then in the second period, at 1:59, it was Toronto's Matthias Maselli, his second, assisted by John Tavares, his seventh, and Nice, his seventh. And it's 2-1 Toronto. And then at 14:23, it was Buffalo's Bowen Byram, his first of the season, assisted by Connor Timmins, his second, and Ryan McLeod, his fourth. And after two, it's 2-2. And then in the third at 7:06, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, his second of the game, his fourth of the season on the power play, assisted by Jason Zucker, his second, and Rasmus Dahlin, his seventh. And it's a 3-2 Sabre lead. And then at 13:10, it was Toronto's Dakota Joshua, his second of the game, assisted by Jake McCabe, or his second of the season. I'm sorry, not second of the game, his second of the season, assisted by Jake McCabe, his second, and Brandon Carlo, his second. And then after three, it's a 3-3 game. And then in overtime, at 1:28, it was Toronto's John Tavares, his fifth of the season, assisted by Nyes, his second of the game, his eighth of the season. 4-3, the Toronto Maple Leafs defeat the Buffalo Sabres in overtime, but the Buffalo Sabres do get a point. So they did get a point out of this. So they are still, I think, either ahead or tied with Toronto for third in the Atlantic. Penalties in the first period at 2:32, it was Buffalo's Josh Dunn, 2 minutes for interference. And then at 7:05, it was Toronto's Jake McCabe, 2 minutes for high sticking. And at 10:09, it was Toronto's Oliver Ekman-Larsson, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And at 14:22, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuch. He got a 10-minute misconduct. And at 14:22, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuch, 2 minutes for instigating. And at 14:22, it was Toronto's Jake McCabe, 5-minute major for fighting. And at 14:22, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuch, 5-minute major for fighting. In the second period at 4:21, it was Buffalo's Matthias Samuelsson, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And at 17:12, it was Toronto's Oliver Ekman-Larsson, 2 minutes for interference. And then in the third at 6:25, it was Toronto's Simon Benoit, 2 minutes for tripping. And Ukko-Pekka Sukkinen stopped 19, 18 of 22 shots, a .818 save percentage, and he played 61 minutes and 28 seconds. So they couldn't beat Toronto's backup goaltender in Caden Primo, who stopped 23 of 26 shots, a .885 save percentage, and he played 61 minutes and 28 seconds. So now we get ready to take on the Columbus Blue Jackets at home. And the Buffalo Sabres are now 4-4-1. The Columbus Blue Jackets at the moment are 3-4-0. So we get another road loss, our third road loss of the season, but this one came in overtime, so we got the win. And then on Thursday, we will be in Boston to take on the Maple Leafs, or the Boston Bruins. And then that will end the month of October. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Hopefully Alex Lyon is back in the net when we take on Columbus, because Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is not it. I would have went with Colton Ellis in this game over Luukkonen. But stay tuned for my Columbus Blue Jackets at Buffalo Sabres preview. And as always, comment, like, subscribe. Go Sabres. Bring on the Columbus Blue Jackets.